What's going on there, everybody? My name is LocoRoku64 and welcome back to episode number 2 of Road to Gold. Today's weapon is going to be the FFAR 1 over in Black Ops Cold War, and it's one of the assault rifles. It's the very last assault rifle that you do go ahead and unlock, and the weapon is definitely quite interesting. It's a fun gun to use, but definitely a little difficult, mostly at the recoil. Before we get into it, on how it feels in my own personal hands and best class setup guide, if you guys do enjoy the video, just as a heads up, leave a like, subscribe down below, and comment down below whatever weapon that you want to go ahead and see next for me to make a best class on. Anyways, let's get right into it. Alrighty, so FFAR 1, this thing is both good and horrible at the same time. So one of my biggest pet peeves was it does have pretty low damage, if I'm not mistaken. Even just got a nerf today, both in damage range and actually got a nerf in recoil, which is just and the recoil is already bad enough on the weapon. It really is. It is horrible. Like, before I actually had to do this video, I had to remake the class, get some new gameplay with it to figure out what I can do with it so to make it better. Because that recoil nerf actually hit it pretty damn hard. Anyways, here's the nice little inspect of it when it's nice and gold. I love how the gold looks on this. It just reminds me of the Black Ops 1 gold, but not as shiny. Wish it had a little bit more shine to it, but hey, at least we got a nice little resemblance of it though. So how the weapon would actually feel, of course, it's a fast rate of fire assault rifle. Base magazine size only 25 rounds, but definitely as soon as you get extended mag, slap that shit on. It needs it bad. But gun kick's really heavy, and you're gonna hate it until once you start getting some recoil reducing attachments. It's awful, especially with one of the camo challenges. You do need to get long shots with it, and it's not very good at that. It's super weak at range. The gun is really only meant for short to medium distance, and recoil on it was a little inconsistent whenever I would use it, because sometimes it'd feel like a fucking laser. Like, you just be able to beam people across the map like you're using like a freaking M4, like an MP5 or something like that. Just beam them. And then other times it's just like it just goes straight up. It literally would just go straight up on your screen, and you'd just be like, I don't know. Like, literally, you wouldn't know. That's the thing I didn't like about it. It's too inconsistent, especially in close quarter firefights, when you should be able to outgun the person. You have the rate of fire on them, and you still get outgunned by like an MP5 or something, or like the Krieg in close quarters or anything, just because that lower damage kind of sets you back, but it has the rate of fire for it to bring you up. But freaking Treyarch games, as much as I love their games, their freaking hit marker, like their hit consistency, is so annoying. It's just all right, there, let's just go ahead and do what kind of class, or at least attachments for that I usually do for the class setup. I didn't take a picture of it, but I usually just run the one wild card where you can get 6 perks. I can't remember off the top of my head. I usually use flak jacket, tac mask, any of the second tier perks, whatever you want, and then ghost and ninja. But those 4 perks are like my always go-to that I always need. But attachments though that I use, so first attachment is going to be the agency suppressor. One of the reasons is to stay off the radar, because I like playing a little bit more stealthy with it, because since it is, you already gotta be in close quarters combat. Bullet velocity is reduced, cool, whatever, like, gotta deal with it. But it's really good. That suppressor, it's really good, just help keep you off the radar, but also helps reduce your vertical recoil. Next is the 19.5 reinforced heavy barrel, and I use that because it actually does counteract on the bullet velocity, because the bullet velocity that you lose from the suppressor is 33%. With that barrel, you actually regain it by 40%, so you're actually going to be at a plus 7%, if that's how the actual game works. Who knows? But that's why I use it, and also increases your gun's damage range as well. And then of course I go ahead and use the field agent grip as well. The field agent grip is super helpful because it actually helps with both vertical and horizontal recoil tremendously. That's like one of the attachments that's like you need on this weapon, no matter what kind of class or loadout that you're doing with it, you need it. And of course the magazine, I used a 44 round speed mag just because simple, a lot of ammo, burn through all that ammo still pretty quick, and you have an extremely fast reload. And then last but not least, I use the Raider stock just because it helps with your sprint out time and aim walk speed, but that's also because that helps counteract a lot of the cons of the different the other attachments that have those reductions in it. But the big downside to that Raider stock is a 30% hipfire accuracy decrease, which is, to me, it's whatever. I try not to stay in like super close combat, at least like within further enough distance so I could just ADS and try to beam them with it. Is usually like the short to mid longish range is like the sweet spot for the gun, more so just mid range, that you guys should go ahead and stick onto it. And just as for some couple bonus tips with it, just honestly make sure you're sticking behind cover with it. Because this gun really benefits while you're behind cover, so you just don't get beamed by people instantly with it. Honestly, this game's all about head glitching. And make sure you also reload over and over again. Stay topped up, because I've had too many occasions where I'm in a firefight where I kill like 2 or 3 different guys, I don't reload, and I shoot another guy, and lo and behold, I get killed because of because of no ammo. But yeah, those are my thoughts and my little setup that I go ahead and use on the FFAR 1. And yeah, it's a fun little gun. It's difficult to use though, and it does take some time to get the attachments for it, because most of those attachments you don't get until like between level 40s and 50s, which is freaking irritating as shit. But we'll have to wait and see if they ever buff the XP on weapon levels, or once Nuketown comes out, hella grind, double weapon XP weekends and such. Anyways there, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think about the weapon so far. It sucked that it just got hit with a nerf already, but it's also kind of a good thing, but I don't see why it got hit with a nerf, but it's whatever. If you guys want to go ahead and follow, keep up to date with everything that I do, or go ahead and upload and stream, go ahead and follow me over on Twitter at LocoRoco64, and go ahead and follow me over at Twitch, because I do try to stream over there a couple days, 2-3 times a week on, usually just playing Call of Duty or anything else. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys till next time.